everyone, this is Yvette from Gleaming with Evie. I am a licensed esthetician here in California doing facials, lashes, and brows, mainly facials and lashes though, so if you're into any of that, make sure to subscribe so you can see a lot more of my work and a lot more of what it's like to be an esthetician. Today's video, I'm actually coming to you with some client retention tips, and so this, I'm sure you guys have seen some videos similar to this one, but I'm just going to be telling you guys a few tips that have helped me and things that I've noticed, you know, people like, clients like, and just explain why you want to be able to retain clients. So let's go ahead and get into this. So first and foremost, I want to tell you guys why client retention is very important. The truth is that you can have hundreds of people coming to you in a monthly basis, but if those same people do not keep coming back to you, one, something must be wrong that you're not getting them to be coming in consistently, but two, it's not really sustainable for your business. You kind of need those people to keep coming back to you. Not only if you don't, you're constantly going to be struggling to get new clients, which another truth, as a business owner, trying to get new people, marketing yourself, trying to get new clients to come in, that's going to be an ongoing thing because people are going to be coming and going back to you all the time. But you want to be able to have a good rotation. But definitely what's going to make or break your business is being able to retain your clients. Now, when you retain clients, that says that you are getting these people to come back. There is something about your work that these people are like, you know what, I want her to keep working on me. I want her to keep doing my lashes. I want to keep purchasing the skincare that she's suggesting to me because I actually see an improvement. I really like the conversations that we have. I'm going to keep coming to her. You know, little things like that. And just depending what it is that you do will affect client retention differently, but the tips that I have are pretty universal, things that you can do no matter what business you're trying to run. Well, not what business, but no matter what aesthetics or beauty business in general you're trying to run. And you guys will see that if you do implement some of these things, you will get people coming back to you. First impressions always will play a big role, not just in business, but in life. Obviously, there is a book that I have been reading, and it does teach you a lot of things. Now, a lot of these things you're like, dude, like, who doesn't know that? But the truth is that even if you don't know it, it does not, even if you do know it, it doesn't mean that you're always implementing these things. So being polite, smiling, saying hi, being nice, being courteous, asking them if they want certain things. So like one of the things that I do just here is when they can get here, even if it's not that cold, I always ask my clients, would you like a blanket? And I noticed that some of them are a little shy, you know, some of them are like, oh no, you know, like I'm okay. And then other people are like, all right, yeah, sure. Let me tell you, everyone passes out, especially with that blanket. And so when they fall asleep, it shows the sign of them being comfortable enough to fall asleep with you. You know, like you made them feel comfortable enough for this person to just doze off, you know? It shows that they are relaxed. It shows that you provided a nice environment for them to fully relax and be able to doze off. And it just shows that like they're gonna be leaving from here feeling really, really good about the service. Like not only did you give them what they wanted, what they were coming in to get, but they also are leaving very relaxed, feeling rejuvenated in a way. And so all of that plays a big role. So definitely asking them, you know, how they're doing, being polite, responding quickly, even through DMs when they are reaching out to you. Like it literally starts from the minute that you make contact with them. So I actually get complimented on this all the time because I don't take long to respond to messages. It's not to say that I respond right away, like as soon as you message me I'll respond, but you're most likely not gonna wait 6 to 8 hours for me to respond. If anything, maybe occasionally you'll have to wait up to 8 hours, and that's just if I have a crazy busy day and I like don't even know, like I'm just like running around like a chicken without a head over here. You know, like maybe then like you'll have to wait a little bit longer for me to respond. For the most part, I don't take long to respond, and also my messages are not automated. So I do have things written down in my notes folder in my phone. If someone's asking me for prices, if someone's asking me for what my schedule typically looks like, you know, little universal questions, I do have personalized messages that I just copy and paste. But even then, I'll copy and paste it and modify it so that it seems more personal to them. So when it's their name, you know, like, hey, let's just say Cynthia, like, hey, Cynthia, thank you so much for inquiring with me. I'm you know, I'm honored that you want to get some lashes with me or whatever. And then, you know, I go in to respond their question, and then typically that'll lead to them asking me other questions or telling me that they would like me to book. And that's another thing. I do have a booking site on my Instagram, and people still ask me all the time, like, how do I book? And I always tell them, like, look, if you want to book yourself, go ahead and book yourself. Here's the link. But if you would like me to book you, please let me know what day and what time. And I know that, like, this seems like it takes longer, and sometimes it does. It is a little frustrating, but people always come in and they're like, oh my god, like, you're so nice, you know. Everyone else that I've tried, like, they're just really short and very blunt, you know, and just, they're like, I didn't even feel like messaging them anymore, and I didn't even have to wait on you to respond to me, you know. And so I get it. It just depends how busy the person is. But again, that is just a compliment that I get all the time, and so I'm gonna keep doing it because it's something that I see works, and it's something that I see people like. Make them feel free to ask anything, and this again goes back to you being responsive and like asking them, like, let me know if you need anything else or if you have any more questions. Even after I book them, I'm like, okay, you know, you're all set. They already sent their deposit. I already received it. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you on this day at this time. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you know there's something that's bothering you or anything, or like you need to know something, just go ahead and reach out and I will answer, you know. And they usually do, you know. Well, not always, but if they do have any questions, they'll let me know, or if like something comes up, they'll let me know, and they don't feel like hesitant to do it because I'm very welcoming. I'm telling them you can do this, you know? So then, of course, we go into like the day of the appointment. So at the appointment, make them feel welcomed and comfortable. Like I said, offer them a blanket, put that bolster. If you don't already have your bolster on your bed, put it under them. I usually take the time to put it under them because the bolster I have moves around a little too much. So once they're laying down and I have them right where I need them, I'm like, all right, go ahead and just lift your legs up real quick so I can put this under your legs. And then I adjust it to where they want, and yeah, like I said, they feel very comfortable. I ask them as well, again, I've said this in other videos before, but I'm fortunate enough to have a bathroom here. So I ask them as soon as they come in, if you would like to use the restroom, go ahead. If not, then go ahead and just lay down and we'll get started. And then of course, make sure they're comfortable, especially like when I do people's lashes and I put those iPads on. Like once I'm done adjusting them from the outer corner and the inner corner and they look great to me, I ask them like, how are you feeling? Do they feel good to you? Most of the time they say yes. I'm like, all right, we're good to move on, you know? And then I do ask them, please let me know if something bothers you throughout the service. I say the same thing with facials, and I say the same thing with brows. I feel like with brows, I don't really have to do that so much. I mean, they're wide awake, you know, they can open their eyes if they want to. But when it comes to facials and doing lashes, especially if I'm using like a very active ingredient on them or anything, I always tell them like, please let me know if like anything's bothering you, or if you want me to remove this product, or again with lashes, if you feel anything around your eyes, if you feel like the stinging from the glue fumes, just any discomfort, let me know. Throughout the service, you want to get to know your client a little bit, and this helps you in many different ways. So when you're interacting with them, you're getting to know them. Obviously, not everyone is going to be your cup of tea, and you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but still showing some interest just shows a little bit more about you. So definitely make sure to ask them, and it could be just a simple question as like, do you have any plans today? What are you doing after this? Oh, did you catch a lot of traffic coming over here? You know, like any events coming up? Are you doing anything this weekend? I get personal sometimes. I ask them, like, I start slow, of course, like, what do you do for a living? Get to know them, you know? Do you have any kids? Literally all the little things. And then maybe not in the first visit, but eventually they're going to be spilling more and more, and you're going to get to know them. I have clients who have been coming to me. One of them, okay, I have one who has officially been coming to me for over a year. She's about my mom's age, and even just in that time, I've seen her go through, I don't want to say unemployment, but basically she stopped working, and I saw her going through like a breakup in a way, but then like a lot of traveling, and then like just a lot of celebrations that it's just interesting, you know. And I have been here with her throughout all those times. And then I have another one of my clients who's been coming to me for almost a whole year, and I feel like I know her children. I feel like I know her friends. Like when she starts talking about one of her friends, I'm like, oh yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. You told me about her already. And same with her, like she knows about me and my friends. And obviously I'm a little more like, I can't really say much because I don't want her to feel bad over certain things that I do, you know, in my personal life. Not feel bad, but like I don't want to turn my clients off basically from me. So I am a little more like reserved with my stuff, and I read the room. I think I'm pretty good at reading the room. And so I try not to ask many personal questions, but I will say I do get pretty personal. So get to know them, read the room. Some clients don't like to share, and that is so true. Like if your client is being very blunt, I'm actually gonna put it like a very quick example is an old friend that I had come by. She's gonna come again, which I'm like, yay. But she came by, she got her lashes done, and we were talking a little bit. Again, this is an old friend, so, and I hadn't seen her in like probably, yeah, it's been between like 17 to 20 years, which is a long time. I'm 32, so yeah, that should tell you a lot. Like literally we were children when I knew her, and she decided to come, and you know, I was trying to catch up with her, and she was being very like, she would answer, but she was being very like short. And eventually I was like, okay, you know, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get started lashing everything real quick, so if you want to take a nap, you're more than welcome to. If not, you know, if you want to listen to something else, a podcast or anything, let me know and I can change that for you. She ended up falling asleep, and like I said, now she's coming back. So I respected her not wanting to talk much. I let her know, you have options. If you want to talk, we can. If you want to listen to something else, we can. If you want to just, you know, fall asleep, you totally can. You know, and yeah, again, she's coming back. So little things like that will really get you far with your clients. Just make sure you read the room, like I said, and pay attention to how they're feeling. If you notice them squirming, some people are shy, ask them, like, are you okay? You know, is something bothering you? Do you need to get up and stretch a little bit? And I know, especially when we're rushing, it kind of sucks. But go that extra mile. I know it's stressful, I know, but go that extra mile and your clients will really appreciate it, you know? So just ask them. Most of the time they're gonna say no, probably keep squirming, but honestly, would you rather keep dealing with the client who's squirming, or would you rather deal with whatever the issue is, try to fix it, and then hopefully have them laying down still so that you can continue doing what you're doing much faster without you struggling, you know? So you kind of have to pick a battle. And then I just think client comfort is just important, and it should come first. My next tip would be to let your client know, like if you have any issues, any questions post-service, let me know. If you're having retention issues, if you are breaking out really bad, if your eyebrow is like super red and swollen, or if you notice that like you're very sensitive on your skin, any issue, let me know, please. One, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you take care of the problem before it escalates. Because if let's say they got their lashes done and she's like, hey, like something's bugging me, you know, like they're really, really itchy and my eyes are very, very watery. I'm not really sure like what's going on. It gives you the opportunity to jump on it and see like, okay, you know, can you send me some pictures? And then let's say you see a little bit of swelling. And you see her eyes tearing up, and you could tell her like your eyes are a little swollen. It could be an allergy reaction. The best thing to do in that case is to either get them removed. That is the best thing to do, get them removed. But You know, you can always go to the doctor and see like what it could be, but just from what I could see in the picture, it looks like it may be an allergy reaction. Or if they're saying their eyes are red and then they send you a picture of what it looks like, you can tell them like it looks like it's a chemical burn, it looks like it's a the iPads may have been too close, you know, or if they're breaking out, you could tell them like, oh, it could just be purging, whatever it may be. Like them coming to you, them feeling comfortable to tell you like what the issue is, it's really going to help you in the long run. So make sure you make them feel welcome, even post service, to contact you. And this goes back to, don't take too long to respond. Try to respond in a timely manner. Some people take a week, up to a week to respond, and it just isn't ideal, you know. So definitely it sucks. Unless you have someone that can help you with that, you have to do it yourself. And I really feel like it just helps you when your clients know that they can communicate with you no matter what. So now this is going to be my post service, which is going to be communication is key. At this time, they already came in, they already paid you, but not just because their service is already paid for, your job is done. What I find really helps me, especially with new clients, is reaching out to them and telling them like, hey, how did you like your service? But honestly, I skipped something before this step. Right before they pay you, before they even pay you, once you know they're up, they saw their lashes, they're in love, whatever, they saw their skin, whatever it is that you did on them, they're like in love, and they're like, oh my god, I look beautiful, thank you so much. And then you could just be like, yeah, you know, like, I'm so happy you liked it. So it looks like your next fill will be, so it looks like your fill would be on this day, which is weeks out. It could be 2 to 3 weeks out or whatever. And it is on a Friday or whatever day it is that you came this out. You know, would you like me to book you for your fill at the same time? Would you like me to book you for your facial at the same time? Whatever it is, it needs upkeeping. Brows need upkeeping, waxing needs upkeeping, your facials need upkeeping. Everything needs to be done in a consistent manner for you to see the results that you want. So make sure to ask them right there and then, like, oh, you know, can I pre-book you? And tell them a day and a time, you know, so that they can go and look at their calendar. Now, sometimes you're going to see them being like, oh, you know, their little shy smile, like, oh, no, I don't know. Sometimes, especially with new clients, they want to see how their retention is. If it's lashes, they want to see how the tint lasts. If it's brows, you know, they want to see, like, if your work is good. So give them the opportunity, give them the benefit of the doubt on you, but always ask, because people will rebook. People will say like, yeah, rebook me, please. And again, some people will be like, oh no, it's okay, I'll let you know. Perfectly fine. Yeah, no worries. Either way, just let me know if you have any issues or any more questions, you know, and yeah, we could just keep in touch, you know. And sure, okay, so your total is blah 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 blah. So then back to post service, you do want to make sure to send them a message. Send them a message, maybe like, I tend to do 3 days later, unless they come in on a Friday. If they come in on a Friday, I give them the whole weekend plus Monday, and I won't message them until Tuesday. But if they come in on Tuesday, I'll do it like on Friday. I'll message them Friday, something like that. But usually I'll just go and I'll be like, hey, let's use Cynthia again. Hey Cynthia, I was just wondering how you were liking your lashes, you know. Simple question. Hey Cynthia, I was just wondering how your skin was doing after the facial. Hey Cynthia, I was just wondering how you were loving your brows. Hey Cynthia, I was just wondering how your wax was, you know, or not even like, hey Cynthia, I was just wondering how you know, your skin is doing after the wax, whatever. I don't do waxing, so I don't really have an automated one for that. But a simple question like that shows you care, lets them tell you. It opens up that conversation. Like, if you have any issues, now is your time to tell me. If you're having retention issues, now is your time to tell me, because we need to get you in to fix that. You know, if your skin is doing bad, before you jump to conclusions, please let me know so I can tell you what is going on before you think I'm a horrible esthetician that damaged your skin or whatever, you know. So definitely ask. It opens up that door for them to talk to you and communicate to you. And you know what? They might even tell you, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually ready to rebook, because that's happened. So reach out, keep that communication going. Don't be too pushy. I mean, you don't really have to be pushy. A simple question, once they say no, that's it. Okay, that's it. Don't worry, I heard you. I just wanted to make sure you were good, you know? Oh yeah, mention referral programs. Oh my God, we all love discounts. We all love discounts. If you don't have a referral program going, try to figure something out with that. I like to work with percentages. So if they refer someone, both the person being referred and the person that referred them get 10% off their next service. If my lash girls, if they refer up to 3 girls within a month, or boys, whatever, if they refer 3 people within a month, they will get a free fill. You know, and that one I actually learned from Lost Artistry, which I'm so happy. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna start buying my lashes from Lost Artistry again. I just made a pretty big order with them. Well, not like pretty big, but it's a decent order. And yeah, I'm so excited to try their I think they're called Ultra Dark Lashes. I mentioned them in a previous video. I was like, oh, what is this? Anyway, Lost Artistry was the one that came out with this tip. This tends to work more when you find someone that works at like a place where they can just refer clients from everywhere. So let's say they work as a cashier at a food place, and just anyone that comes by, you know, asks them about their lashes, and they're like, oh yeah, I got them done with so-and-so. You should go with her and let her know I sent you. You'll get a discount. You know, and who doesn't like a discount? The new client will like a discount. This individual is about to maybe get a possible free fill if they get more people to come in. So this I still always tell my clients, none of them work as a cashier, but I still always tell them like, hey, if you get me 3 people within a month, you get a free fill, and it is an incentive for them. I've had people bring me their sisters and their mom. I work with families of girls here right now, and it's really cool to see everyone come together like that, and being able to say like, I take care of the whole family, you know? Like, so referral programs always work. It's an incentive. They get a little discount, so make sure to get one of those going if you haven't yet. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. So those are the client retention tips that I have for you. Other than that, the main thing would be, of course, to do the best you can when they're in. You know, like if they're here to get their lashes done, put in 110 in that lash set. If they are here for a facial, give them that extra 2 minutes of massage, give them that eye treatment, give them that little extra thing that you have, make them feel loved and welcomed and appreciated, and your clients will love you for that. If they are able to like forget about the outside world or just whatever the hell is going on in their life while they're here in your bed, most likely they're gonna want to come back to you. If you have an amazing personality and you are very nice and you're not, you know, making them feel like a bad person or making them feel like you are a bad person, they're gonna come back to you. So I hope these tips helped you. If they did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you can see a lot more videos on being an esthetician, and follow me on Instagram. Oh my God, I haven't been saying that. She's all over the place all the time, okay? But follow me on Instagram, Gleaming with Evie. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't been that active on there, but I'm gonna try, like I keep saying. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.